So we're here in Clovis, California, just finished installing some Moen faucets provided by the homeowner. I don't remember the model of these. I've already thrown the boxes away, but anyway, so it's a widespread lavatory faucet on both sides, and they're going to be pretty much identical. The only nit and pick we have is the integrated shutoff valves and supplies that the contractor installed at the build of the home. We don't like these because we always like to replace the supply lines with new installations, just because the gaskets have already been seated with different adapters. So keep an eye on this, monitor it for any dripping whatsoever from either the valve or the hot and the cold, which is the red and the blue behind where the valve mounts, out here where the valve turns on and off, and then also up where it connects to the faucet on both sides there. Just monitor that for any leaking. I let the homeowner know that worst case we have to come out here and cut this back and put some regular stops and supplies on, but right now it looks like it is drip free, so that is good. We've tested the faucet on both sides and everything seems to be functioning correctly. We'll get this dried up real quick just so you can start with the dry area and you know if anything begins to develop. We did go ahead and cut out the old Schedule 40 ABS P-trap and replace it with a tubular P-trap and a tubular extension up to the tailpiece, which comes with the faucet. And these were actually removed. Sinks, both existing faucets, I believe, I think they were Moen as well, but they were rusted in place. We couldn't get them out from below, and so we had to actually pop these sinks out, remove the faucets, and then the faucets on both sides, and then go ahead and reinstall install the new faucets, and then glue these back in. So we bumped it around a little bit. We had a nice real bead of caulking around here, but just in trying to install the supply lines and tighten them down and get the waste connected, we bumped it a little bit, and so the caulking doesn't look as great as it did before we tried to actually work on these. Typically we'll come in and install these first at the beginning of a day while we're doing the finish for a whole home. Let them dry, come back at the end of the day and set all the waste and the overflow, or the waste and the waters, that way we don't get any bumping around. Unfortunately we did, so and that's all we can do about that. Sorry about that, but it still is caulked in and in good shape, so no need to worry about that. Just going to get this dried up a little bit up here. So installation is done. We're going to go out back and work on a water heater, a tankless water heater, get it flushed. Outside of that, this installation is done.